Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to some Age of Empires 3. And we've got quite a cool game for you guys today because we've got Killercatzer versus Carry. Now, this is the third place match. It's a best of 7, part of the Caverna Combat 3 tournament. Now, if you want to catch the tournament, it'll be over on Free Food Party's YouTube channel. So go check that out. I'll leave a link in the description and the comments so you won't miss it. And I have actually been playing in this tournament. And a little bit of a spoiler, I made it all the way to the finals. I won't spoil if I won or lost, but I played it on earlier today. And I may or may not have faced against this build that Killercatzer is going to be doing. So this is a bit of a crazy one. This is a third place match. It's a best of 7, so I'm not going to be playing all the games because obviously it's Caverna's tournament over on Free Food Party. So if you want to go watch it over there. But I am going to be casting this game because I find it very, very interesting. Purely because of this civ here, Mexico. Because this build that Killercatzer does in this game is one that I faced. And it is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. You guys just wait and see. But who got the treasure here? Looks like Killercatzer was going to be the one to grab that 90 food. Very nice right there. Looked very close. Both of them, it could have been, either one of them there could have been gathering that 90 food. But let's take a look at decks here. So we've got 1 versus 1 water here for Carry. He's going to be sending in the 3 vills, obviously. He's got Irish Brigadiers in here. A card we've been seeing quite a bit recently. Carry loves these sort of, I wouldn't say random cards, but he likes these mercenaries. I see him quite often. He's got 10 Jaegers in deck as well. So yeah, quite a few mercenaries in there. Taking a look at Killercatzer, we've got, oh, looks like he may have just stolen another treasure. But this is his deck. It's called IDC. I have no clue what that means. Killercatzer is German. I don't know if this is like an abbreviation for anything in German. I don't really know, but that's his deck name. And we can see very Age 2 heavy here. Not a lot of stuff in Age 3, and then just the basics in Age 4. So we have to see. Well, I already know the build he's going to be going for, but yeah, it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. So Killercatzer are going to be moving out with that Hacienda wagon, just going to be sticking it in the base, not going with the forward Hacienda like we see in some builds, like the Age 2 Revolt. Forgotten the name of that, but yeah, that's another stupid Mexico cheese strategy. And that's the thing with Mexico, they're so unpredictable. That's what makes this civilization so damn good. The amount of times I have faced Mexico in Caverna's tournament, it's kind of crazy. And every single game, it's been something completely different. Sometimes it's an Age 2 Revolt, sometimes it's like a fast industrial, sometimes it's like some weird crap like we're going to be seeing here. But yeah, I think that's something that makes Mexico so good, right? Is the fact they're so unpredictable. Like, how are you meant to scout this? You don't see the cards because obviously the age ups and the revolts are sort of the thing that give the surprise element. Like, you can kind of see what Killercatzer is going to be going for here. He's got a lot in Age 2, so you know he's going to be doing something early on in the game. It's not going to be some fast industrial, that's for sure. But it's still very, very hard to predict. Oh, looks like Killercatzer almost stole that. Carry finally does get a treasure though. So age ups are coming through. Killercatzer are going to be going up with the Mikonon. God, I'm going to be butchering these names. And Carry going to be going up with the Quartermaster for the wood. So we have to see if he looks to add in any sort of water here. Definitely could be an option for him. We have to see what he looks to go for, because I don't think when you see a deck like this... Okay, I don't know why I decided to go through that menu. Let's go through here. When you see a deck like this, you don't really want to be, you know, going too eco or like too, you know, you don't want to go for a fast fortress here. So we'll have to see what Carry looks to do. But it looks like Killercatzer's got his, he's got his barracks being constructed right now, gathering up those XP crates. Going to be sending through that 700 gold immediately right there. So it looks like it's going to be a bit of a fast fortress strategy coming out from the Mexicans here. Barracks is down. Nothing being queued up right now. And then behind this, we've got Chipotle Tactics. Am I saying... That is Chipotle, right? I don't know how you spell it, but I'm pretty sure that is it. Interesting. Anyway, it says 500 food. Destroy buildings, grant you food, including your own. Cool. So 500 food right there. And I assume that's going to be to accelerate the age up here. Because, well, you're not going to have enough food quite yet. Mining a little bit of gold to get to that 300 mark. Then I'm sure he's going to be gathering up the coin. And then he should have the rest of the food with Chipotle tactics. That's not Chipotle, is it? I don't know how to say that. I'm sure you guys are memeing on the way I say that. I'm not great at pronouncing card names, and that's the thing with this game. There's way too many cards to remember, especially with cards you don't see too often. Like, I feel like this card barely ever gets used. I've definitely seen it before, but yeah, definitely a bit of a rare one. But we see here, Killikatsa, going to be gathering up that gold, going to be gathering up that food, and there we go. Age up coming through with Saint. No, not San Luis Potosi. Perfectly pronounced right there. And now we see the start of unit production. Insurgente. Insurgents. That's what we're going to be calling them. Insurgents. But we see here Carry does have some units out of his own. We see he's got a barracks in base. He's got 10 musketeers out in the field. So he's going to be making some H2 units. They're going to be picking himself some XP up here. Taking out the King Taro as well as Padre. He should be able to kill both of these, I would imagine. Maybe not the... well, actually, Padre's low on HP. Let's see if he gets it. Honestly, he should be focusing down this Explorer right now. Maybe he gets neither here. That's unfortunate if he doesn't get either, but... we see here Killikatsa, he's got 10 of these guys out. 10 insurgents out on the field. Looks like Padre's going to be going down, and then the Explorer... just stick your Explorer into ranged. But we see here, villagers not going to be oh, no, they are going to be garrisoning. Oh, that's so annoying. I feel like Carry could have killed that. Oh, he's diving for it. He wants that XP, but he's going to be losing Explorer as well. Carry, what are you doing? He gets Explorer... 8 HP... oh, I mean... yeah, that's looking rough for Carry. I mean, I guess it's idle time, right? But losing... what might be 2 musketeers? Oh, 1 musketeer, the other one left on 60 HP, and not even getting that Explorer on 8 HP. That XP could have been really handy for him here, but we see not many cards left to send here in Age 2. We see sent through that 8 crossbowmen. Now, I believe... oh, we're not using the mod. That's unfortunate. That's actually pretty huge. So Carry here sent through... oh, no, he didn't send them. Never mind, he was just pop-capped. Ignore me. This card, for those wondering, is bugged at the minute, and you need a mod for it to work, which we've been using in this tournament. But it seems like they actually forgot, which is, I mean, not an issue if Carry isn't planning on using this, but if he was, then yeah, bit of an issue there. But basically the bug is that when you send this card, you don't get anything, which is it's kind of funny. Also not that funny because it kind of messes up French as well as Malta. Malta is the other civ that has this problem. Killikatsa are going to be moving forward now with the insurgents. Musketeer mass looking pretty decent here for Carry. He's going to be able to pick off quite a few of these guys. But looks like Killikatsa is going to be... you're going to have to fall back there with that one, losing 4 or just 3, just the 3. We're up to 15 of these guys now. And Killikatsa... he's waiting. He's preparing. He's got the great strategy here. 1,000 coin being sent through as well. Only the 1 Hacienda out for the time being. So, yeah, hasn't had any other shipments for Hacienda. Didn't go up with the age ups. So what else we got here? We got 6 Shinako. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. But you get more for additional shipments. So, yeah. You kind of want to save this one. And we see here Carry going to be moving in here with the Huss. Killikatsa are wondering, where are the Hunts? They're up here to the north. And it looks like Huss almost getting a villager kill right there. Carry going to be burning down that TP. Carry's doing a decent job at the moment. We see he's ahead in score. Hasn't added any sort of water. So doesn't have too much of an economic advantage at the minute. He's obviously got CDB, which are just a better villager. Huss going to be losing out on at least one of them here. And Killikatsa, is he going to be doing it soon? We see he's stacking up a lot of gold right here. I believe this is part of the strategy, because he should be revolting very soon. And wait till you guys see the revolt. There it is, Yucatan, the Yucatan revolt. Now, this isn't the revolt that I've been seeing too much. This isn't the one, this isn't the standard one. However, it's kind of picked up recently because of Aze. Now, Aze has been doing this strategy on stream, and there we go. Now, the main thing about this revolt is that your insurgents become Yucatok. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Yukati. I don't know. We'll just stick with the insurgents. But yeah, they become super, super good. We see plus 19 health on there. And we also see this card being sent through. Okay, no, that's not the card. That's not the OP card. It's still a good card, though. 6 Javelineers. Why is it Javelineer? Surely it's just a Javelin. But anyway, you get more insurgents with that. But this is the card that is so damn good about this revolt. It equips all insurgents with muskets and improves their train speed. That is right. These guys become musketeers. And we also see there the lasso coming out. Perfect example right there. The lasso coming out with these guys. Extremely, extremely strong. It basically snares army. Does area of effect. And you do it from a range. Like, it is such a good attack. And then once we see this card being sent through as well, after that, they'll be able to shoot with a musketeer or with a musket instead of having to just hit them with the whatever they've got here, pickaxes and axes and whatnot. I mean, it is literally like peasants being given muskets. It's pretty crazy. And we see Killikatsa behind this, going to be sending, unfortunately, not getting through his batch. A little bit unfortunate right there, but what else has he got in here? We've also got this card, which is pretty decent. Jungle Warfare. Gives your skirmishers, your insurgents, your javelins, all poison damage, which is, yeah, it's pretty good. And we see here, Killikatsa needs to be careful. Doesn't want to throw away these units quite yet. Needs to be careful of the Hussar hit. Insurgents. Gonna be backing away for the time being. We got a batch of 20 coming through here. That's something else that's great about insurgents, right? You can train them in batches of 10. Which is very, very interesting. Now, hopefully we see this card being sent through. Let's see. Maybe he looks to send through the factory first. Sometimes the factory is always decent. Because, well, it's just really good economy, right? But it's not. It's going to be the... Yeah, it's going to be the card that gives all of these guys musketeers. And we see the army really starting to build up now. 46. That's a lot. And we see they've got even more health now. 28 health. Or 28 additional health, bringing them up to 118 health. Which... You know, for a 70 food unit, pretty good. Pretty freaking good. Obviously, this is a revolt, so he can't actually make villagers. So he's stuck at 24 villagers, but still, you know, that's more than enough when you've got units this cheap, right? And we see here, carry. You may have CDB, but insurgents don't care. Their lasso is going to absolutely destroy these. Look at the damage that comes through. These are CDB, 180 health. To be fair, they don't have great coats in. But, yeah, still, that's a lot of damage that comes through very quick. And Carry going to be grabbing himself cavalry combat now. And going into musketeers and cuirassier. Cuirassier, a bit of an interesting one up against an insurgent, which does 3.5 times multipliers versus cav. Kind of insane. And now they got musketeers, so they do that from a range, I believe. Doesn't look like it. Looks like their ranged attack does a little bit of... Oh, no, it doesn't look like it. Still 19 damage, though. Very, very good. And Cav, obviously, when they get into melee, these guys will change to their hand attack, which has 3.5 times up against Cav. Let's see the damage. Look at the amount of damage that these guys give. And you got to remember, these guys are only 70 food each. Cuirassiers do pop through, but, like, they just melt. Cuirassier is so expensive as well. You can't really be losing them like that. So where does Carry go from here? He needs to get some skirmishers out in the field. He's age 3 himself, so obviously he has access to skirmishers. Skirmishers here are the best option versus these. They pretty much hard counter. It's like the only thing that counters this. Everything else just gets absolutely destroyed. Cannon also somewhat decent, but the problem is the lasso. The lasso just does so much damage to absolutely anything. Even Falconets, if these guys are in a big enough mass, can just walk up there, lasso them, and they're dead. Even the same with skirmishers, to be honest. Like, you need a decent mass here if you're carry, but it's looking rough when we see, look at the amount of units here. So many vills going down for carry. Killer Cats are bringing even more units here. We're up to 21 more insurgents coming through. We've also got a card, dock wagon, ships an additional fishing boat for each shipment sent this game. Have a look at that. 8 fishing ships through just like that. So Killer Cats up to 32 eco now. Carry on 22. Like, yeah, this revolt is absolutely insane. We see the villagers here going down with the TC. Carry, he's going to be losing his Cree corridor as well from the natives. And Carry, he's going to be down to just 0 vills. I mean, he's got a decent army here, to be fair. 10 skirmishers, 2 falconets, 25 veteran musketeers, as well as some dragoon. Everything here pretty much, it's the best thing you can have to counter these guys. So I wouldn't count Carry out of it quite yet. He is on 0 vills, which is definitely a problem. He does have a TC though. He's making more vills. He's all right. He can come back. He can definitely come back. And we see Killer Cats are losing a huge amount of his army right there. But the problem is, Killer Cats has got the eco advantage. He's on 12. It looks like he did lose some vills though. Huge Huss raid. Have a look at that. So pretty huge there for Carry. Definitely what he needs to get back into this. But Killer Cats, he's still got a really good economy compared to Carry, who's, well, yeah, he's got 1 vill. So pretty easy to beat. But the problem is, these units are just so cheap. 70 food. It is absolutely ridiculous. Like, when you see these units, I would think at least like 150 food each on these, right? But no, only 70. Pretty crazy. And now that TC is going to be taking down Carry. He's got the 1 vill. Where's the 1 vill at? Oh, it's all the way over here. Just gathering a little bit of a hunt. Carry going to be sending through that frigate. Definitely what he needs here. That frigate's going to be able to clean up the water, clean out the dock, maybe even kill some villagers here. And he's going to be able to support him on the side here. Carry, he's also got another shipment he can send through. Probably just want like the 8 skirmishers, or to be honest, the 1,000 wood could be pretty nice here. With that 1 vill, you can build yourself a dock, get yourself some fishing boats, or even double dock, to be honest. Because you have 1,400 wood. That's a decent economy if you can get that going. And you'll have the frigate to protect it as well. Carry is definitely not out of this, but Killer Cats, I mean, this revolt is just, it is next level with these musket insurgents, right? He's even floating a shipment, about to be 2 shipments here as well. Kind of surprised he hasn't sent through, I mean, you may as well just send through the factory or the fort or the infinite 16 insurgents, right? I mean, so many options here. You've even got like haciendas, 2 haciendas, 8 villagers. Definitely reasons to send through the shipments. But have a look at this. The TC went down for Killer Cats, and now the hacienda's gone as well, which means Killer Cats has no shipment point. Obviously, he still has 20 vills out on the field, so can still build himself an outpost in the corner somewhere. But I mean, this mass is looking really scary. 66 of these guys. And you may say Carry's got himself falconets here, but I'm sure we'll be seeing the lasso come out on these guys very, very soon. Carry's still on the 1 vill, sitting over here, being protected by the 2 skirmishers. And this is what I mean by Mexico. It's so unpredictable. Like, you wouldn't see this coming from a mile away, right? It's like, it just kind of happens. I guess you could scout for insurgents, but even then, Mexico love to make these units regardless of this revolt or not. So, oh, and there's the last vill. Let's see if Killer Cats gets it. The last vill for Carry. Actually, he's got a second one. He's got a second one. It's all the way over here. He's going to be going for it. The dock. He sent through the wood. He's doing it. And we've got an ironclad here as well. Look at that. Reclaims water. Still has plenty of fishing boats alive. Pretty huge there for Killer Cats, yeah, and this dock is going to be shut down here. So Carry really looking a little bit rough here. Needs to clean up this army. This is his last attempt right here, because he's got no eco behind this. Killer Cats still has some eco, and some eco is better than 1 eco. So yeah, Killer Cats He's still got a shipment as well. Can't actually send it through. Was able to send through the Ironclad because of where he's got the home city water flag. And we see there that last bill gonna be going down. It looks like Killer Cats are gonna be losing some more insurgents there to those Falconets, and we see that that one's low on HP right there. 10 HP. Still got a decent amount of HP on this Falconet. And there it is, Carry gonna be calling GG. He knows he's not gonna be able to face this army. I kind of wish that they fought it out, but it wasn't gonna be close. Trust me, these guys, they would just lasso these Falconets. These guys would come in as well. Cav just gets obliterated, and there's only a few skirmishes in here to properly hard counter, because Musketeers, yeah, they don't do too great. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this in the comments, because I faced this strategy and I thought I played this perfectly. In fact, it was the same matchup as this, French versus Mexico, and it was tough. I thought I played pretty well, but this strategy is next level. So yeah, let me know what you think of it in the comments. Remember to subscribe, leave a like, all that jazz, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.